Welcome students, this is Chandan Singh Negi, and last sessions we have discussed about the domain and range of a functions. I'll just recapitulate the things. Students, first if there is a fraction, right, then what we do? See, if a function is like this one, fx is equal to, this is called function with variable x is equal to gx upon hx, gx upon hx. That is any this is a function with a variable x, that is h and other functions, right? See, if this one, if you want to find out the domain and range of such functions, first condition number one, the hx or the denominator is not equal to 0. Denominator is not equal to 0. And second one, if this is like this one, fx is equal to, denominator is not equal to 0, or it must not be in form of 0 upon 0, right? Not in form of 0 upon 0. And if fx is equal to, suppose that is any number 1 divided by under root any number x, 1 upon under root x. So in this case, x is not equal to 0 in first case, and then x must be greater than 0. We call it, apart from is not equal to 0, it must be greater than 0. X must be greater than 0. X is not equal to 0, and x is greater than 0 means x is not equal to 0. What happens if x is equal to negative numbers? So then it will be under root negative number that is not real number. It is not real number. In previous class you have learned studied that if in under square root there is a negative number, that is an imaginary number, not a real number. And here we are discussing the real valued functions. That means for real numbers, the domain and range must be real number. Okay, so that means if this is in third part like this one, if under root x upon under root y type is questions, or like this is under root x upon y, then y is greater than equal to 0, x is greater than equal to 0, or x is less than 0, y is less than 0. Right? Why? If both are greater than equal to 0, x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, then the answer will be greater than 0. That means positive number. If both are negative, like example, if both are negative, like this is under root minus 5 upon minus under root 3, then it will also positive. So negative cancel out, this is under root 5 upon 3. So that is another case for the domain and range. For domain, any value of x which we can put in a function, that is called domain. Example, now do some questions so that you will understand that one. We have done a question in last session. That is question number 1. Like this is fx is equal to 1 upon 2x minus 1. Question number 1. Find the domain and range of the function. First find out the domain of the function. So that is fx is equal to this one. This implies that this is 1y upon 2x minus 1. And it is a fraction. The denominator must not be equal to 0. This implies that 2x minus 1 is not equal to 0, and x is not equal to 1. That means x is not equal to 1 by 2. So that means x is not equal to 1 by 2. What happens if x is equal to 1 by 2? If I put x is equal to 1 by 2 in this denominator, then it will be 0. And the condition is that in denominator hx is not equal to 0. So then the domain is r minus 1 by 2, or minus infinity to 1 by 2 union 1 by 2 to infinity. That Now, if you want to find out the range of the function, then the range of function. Now put this one in reverse. See this one. This is y is equal to, I am talking about this is the range of the function. Y is equal to 1 upon 2x minus 1. And cross multiply, y is equal to 2x minus 1 is equal to 1. Cross multiply. Now this is 2xy minus y is equal to 1. Then 2xy is equal to 1 plus y. And then x is equal to 1 plus y upon 2y. So x, the function has been reciprocal. Now first it was the independent variable is x. Now in this questions, that is independent variable is y. Numerator is not problem for us. Why? Because it is not in the square root. And in this case, the denominator 2y is not equal to 0, then y is not equal to 0 upon 2 is, that means is not equal to 0. So then range is of the function is r minus 0. This is called the range of the function is r minus 0, right? Now check it whether the 0 is answer or not. If I put the y equal to 0, then is 0 into 2x minus 1 is 0, and that means 0 is equal to 1. That is not possible. Okay, now another example. If I put the value, see this one. Another question. If I write y is equal to, next question, 1 upon, see this one, under root x minus 1. Example. Now see this one. 1 upon under root x minus 1, this is a square root. Now, in this case, the denominator must be greater than 0. This is greater than 0. That means x minus 1 is greater than 0. That means x minus 1 is on the right hand side is greater than 1. So now, domain is x is greater than 1. That means 1 to infinity, 1 is not included. That means 1 to infinity. Infinity, we don't know what is the infinity, that is undefined things, right? That is what is infinity. Why we are taking this open interval? Because infinity is a concept. It that is undefined thing. That is the huge number, which is different, vary to persons, right? That is the concept basically. That is the huge number. That's why, but we don't know what is the which one number is called infinity. That's why it is undefined, and we don't know. That's why open interval, right? You can understand this one. This is 1 to infinity. This is domain. Now for the range, this is y into under root x minus 1 is equal to 1. And this is under root x minus 1 is equal to 1 upon y. And that is a square root. If I square both sides, this is x minus 1 is equal to 1 upon y square. Now, this is x is equal to 1 upon y square plus 1. That is equal to y square, and this is 1 plus y square. Right? This is LCM y square. If this is 1 plus y square upon y square. Now, what is the range of this one? This is y square, the denominator, it is not a square root. Okay, that is, numerator is not problem for us. That y square is problem for us, that is, y square must not be equal to 0, and y is not equal to 0. So that is the range of the function. Y is this one, check it is x minus 1 upon y square, x is equal to 1 upon y square plus 1. And we have take a LCM y square is 1 plus y square, and y square is not equal to 0, and numerator is not is problem, right? This is y is not equal to 0. That means the range is equal to r minus 0, and that is the independent variable y here. This is, if I put the y is 0, what happens again? 0 is equal to 1. So that is the range of the functions. Okay, thank you students. Thank you.